It was about 4:30 in the afternoon and I got a call from ICU to tell me that Andrew was in a coma. They suspected severe brain damage, but couldn't tell me any more. I actually thought it was a joke because, I'd just seen him, that lunchtime, and I kind of thought, is this somebody ringing me up and playing a prank? She kept reiterating, no, this is, whoever it is from Princess Alexandra Hospital. I'm in the ICU with Andrew at the moment. We need you to get in here really quickly. We don't know the extent of the damage at the moment. He could be a vegetable. He was in post-traumatic amnesia for 51 days, so he didn't know who he was, who I was. He didn't know his family. He didn't know where he was. He actually kept saying that he was in a hotel. So, which I guess the hospital staff loved that one. But due to the, sustaining the head injury, he pretty much shut down his whole left side. So he had to learn to rewalk and learn to talk, and he couldn't feed himself. Even just something as simple as going to the toilet, he couldn't do that.
When I first met Andrew and Dee Dee, they were in a very dire situation. They had this money from the compensation that was tied up in trust for them. They weren't able to access it.
We were going under very quickly with the trustees being involved.
But they were about to lose their house because the money was in trust for them and they weren't able to access sufficient amounts to be able to look after themselves. The court wanted to see that they could look after the money themselves. My role is purely to show some guidance on that. At the end of the day, it's not my call, it's not my money. I can't make those decisions for them.
When we went through the whole tribunal and the hearing, they were actually asking us the little clauses and things like that. Are you understanding of this? Do you have any? And had David not taken that time to go through all of those things, we probably would have looked really stupid at the hearing and it probably wouldn't have been accepted.
So lucky that we did have the information from David, because I don't really like to think what or where we would be without David Stewart. There's no doubt.
I'm so proud. They're doing really well. From where I've seen them and where they are now are two worlds apart. I've seen them change to a point where they are able to make decisions and look to the future rather than looking to the past. Just the ability to do some renovations to their house, to be able to buy a reliable car, to be able to know that there's sufficient money coming in every month that they can look after their boys. They went on a little holiday and they were able to come back just going, okay, well that is now the past and now we've had the holiday, we're looking forward to the future. And that's the brilliance of financial planning and the advice process that we can give to people.
Well, going through all these times of being knocked down, to stay up was very difficult. Very lucky that my wife was with me and stayed with me throughout. On top of that, someone that could save us both from the dramas we were going to be going through and continue to keep going through. We would have lost the place we lived. We would have lived who knows where. Now we're taking our breath. To this day, this point, we have never been happier.